What if I told you that a 20-year-old college student in Texas went from having $0 in his bank account to earning over $100 every single day without a business, without special talent, and without any money to invest? Most people would think he got lucky, but the truth is, he started with absolutely nothing. There was even a day when he had to borrow money just to buy lunch. Yet that same day, he made one decision that would completely change his future. In 2021, a college student named Mason was struggling to get by. He worked part-time, but no matter how hard he worked, his money always seemed to disappear. One evening, he opened his banking app and stared at the balance on his screen. There was almost nothing left. For a few moments, he sat in silence. Then he asked himself a simple question: if I have no money, can I still make money? The next morning, he spent hours researching online. He watched videos, read articles, and searched for ideas. Eventually, he noticed something interesting. Most people were looking for ways to make money. Very few people were looking for ways to solve problems. That realization changed everything. Mason started paying attention to the businesses around him. He noticed that many small local businesses had terrible social media pages. Some hadn't posted in months. Others had blurry photos and incomplete profiles. Mason wasn't a marketing expert. He didn't have any special skills, but he knew how to use a phone, and he was willing to learn. So he decided to take action. One afternoon, he walked into a small coffee shop and spoke to the owner. He said, "I'll create social media posts for your business for free for 1 week." The owner laughed, but he agreed. For the next 7 days, Mason worked harder than ever. He took photos, created posts, wrote captions, and tried to make the page look as professional as possible. A week later, something unexpected happened. The coffee shop owner called him. He said, "If I pay you every month, can you keep doing this?" Mason couldn't believe it. He had just landed his first client. His first payment was only $150, but to Mason, it felt like a fortune. Now, he finally had some money, but instead of spending it, he invested it in himself. He bought courses, watched tutorials, learned new skills, and spent every day getting better. Over the next few months, things started to grow. 1 client became 2, 2 became 4, 4 became 8. Every new client taught him something valuable. Every mistake made him better, and every dollar he earned was reinvested into improving his work. One day, he looked at his numbers. He realized he was earning around $40 to $50 per day on average. Just a few months earlier, he had been nearly broke. Now, he was moving forward. But he wasn't satisfied. He wanted more. Instead of slowing down, Mason continued learning. He studied video editing, he learned digital marketing, he improved his communication skills. Most importantly, he focused on delivering better results for his clients. As his skills improved, so did his prices. $150 became $300. $300 became $500. Then $1,000 per client. Soon, Mason discovered something powerful. He didn't need hundreds of clients. He only needed a few clients who truly valued his work. So he focused on quality instead of quantity. His reputation began to spread. More referrals came in, more opportunities appeared, and his income continued to grow. One evening, he sat down and reviewed his finances. For the first time, he divided his monthly income by 30. Then he smiled, because the number staring back at him was something he once thought was impossible. He was now earning more than $100 every single day. The most interesting part? He didn't start with money. He didn't start with talent. He didn't start with connections. He started with a question: how can I help someone? And that simple question led him to an opportunity. That opportunity became a skill. That skill became a business. And that business changed his life. Final lesson. Today, people look at Mason and assume he was lucky, but they never saw the days when his bank account was almost empty. They never saw the late nights, the mistakes, the rejection, or the hard work. Because the truth is, the journey from $0 to $100 a day doesn't start with money. It starts with solving a problem. And when you consistently create value for others, money eventually starts chasing you.